Okay, so we're here once again in Sword Factory X, and the recent addition to the Ascender is obviously the new player souls and just the whole souls thing overall. And I think I might have found a way that is going to be probably the best possible way to get souls really quickly. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. So there's a couple of things that I would also recommend on top of this. A good damage sword doesn't really matter too much how strong it is, as long as it can just like one hit most of the things in the game, then you will be fine. So I'd recommend something around like 10 trillion maybe at least, just in case there is any void bosses and stuff around as well. And on top of that as well, you can maybe even get something such as glittering, because this will also help to get gems and stuff, which will be really good. And also if you can get rage on your sword, even though it does say it is a cursed thing, it's a cursed enchant, it does really help because of the fact that they just kind of come towards you quicker. So rage does actually help in this instant. But yeah, basically let's just get straight into it. So over here in the teleporter, there is the 5 worlds, and you can basically go through all of these worlds and get some decent amount of souls and gems if you do use the glittering. But basically I'm going to show you the best kind of route to go through. So you can go through Noob Islands, Sand Canyons and Icy Plains and just kill bosses in there. I believe realistically Icy Plains is pretty good area. Like kind of like around this area. So as you can see there, 2 bosses literally just spawned on top of each other. But around like this sort of area around here, usually after a while they will start to like kind of clump up together. There's only like 3 here right now for some reason, but usually after a while they do start to kind of clump up around this like sort of area, which is a really good thing because then the more bosses you're killing, the more gems and souls you're going to get. So I think this is a really good area to start off with. As you can see, already over here, we've been here for like 2 seconds and they're already starting to like double spawn on top of each other and stuff over here as well. So yeah, basically start off in Icy Plains, just kind of come around here, killing some of these bosses like so, makes it really easy, especially on this like kind of like little ice plane over here. Really good, because you can see we're just getting a ton of souls. Obviously we've only got like 150 souls right now, which isn't much. However, if we come back and go over to the Magma Hills area, this again is a really good area. I'm going to use my speed sword to get down here real quick, but as you can see, just past this bridge on the left and the right here, this is another really good clumping area for where like bosses just start to spawn a ton, and it does take a little bit of a while depending on how like kind of close you are to the areas, I guess. But this is another really good area to start getting bosses. As you can see, they start to spawn very quickly, and again for the other side as well, and just over here and up on that hill as well to the right hand side as well, really does have a good area for boss spawns. So yeah, basically just come past the bridge and any of this like kind of open area will have a lot of bosses spawning. As you can see, for some reason that ultra literally spotted me from like a million miles away, whilst these ones haven't even looked at me yet. A little bit of lag, there we go. But yeah, this is another really good area for getting souls and stuff and killing a lot of bosses. As you can see, these bosses have already respawned again, so we can come over here again and kill these really quickly. And Neon boss there is also spawned, which can be good as well for your quests and stuff. As you can see, I've got to kill 7 neon bosses and 11 neon bosses as well. So yeah, it's a really good way to also get some neon bosses inside of this world. So yeah, if you do have the neon bosses quest, come here as well. And then the last area, which I think is going to be the really, like, basically the best area to do this in, is the Poison Cove, because this has basically 3 absolutely massive clumping areas where bosses just literally spawn and spawn and spawn. And as you can see, this is one of them already. There's already a ton of bosses here, and I've literally not even been here for that long. So let me just quickly go through killing all these real quick, like so. Just really easy. Then what you can go ahead and do once you've done all this area is come over to this area. Now usually there is a couple more bosses here. You might just have to like sit around here for like 5 minutes, just kind of like letting the bosses spawn in and stuff. But yeah, basically after a while, as you can see, these bosses are already starting to spawn in a ton. And there you go, we literally just got 4 bosses spawning right in front of us there, which is cool. And then the last area is literally just above it in this like kind of like little corner over here on top of this raised platform. And again, as you can see, a lot of bosses will, wow, getting flung there by the bosses. A lot of bosses do spawn around this area, and as you can see, once we've done this with this area, we can come all the way back over to the Poison Cove. Really nice area again, over onto this like little platform over here. And again, just kill all of these bosses really quickly. As you can see, obviously the better damage you do, the more it's going to help. And as you can see, there's literally a ton of bosses here right now, which is just absolutely insane. Once you're done with that, again, you can come down to this other area just across that little wooden bridge, get all of these bosses like so, really easy. And then once you've got all these bosses, go back up onto that raised platform, get all the bosses that are going to go up there. And then once you've done that, back over to that area again. Really easy, and I think this is the best route 100%. Obviously it does depend on how quickly you can kill bosses and stuff, and if you do have a blood moon active, you get a ton more souls. I can't remember how much it is exactly, but I think it's like 5 times more souls. So if you are going to do this route, make sure you are doing it during the blood moon as well, because that way you're going to get a ton of souls. And if you have the infinite backpack for the souls, it's going to make it way easier on top of that as well. So honestly, just use this route. It's absolutely insane. As you can see, all these bosses have spawned back here again, and literally if I had the 5 times souls thing from the blood moon right now, we'd already have 5,000 souls in our backpack, which is probably enough to AFK for at least a good couple minutes. So yeah, basically come over to the Poison Cove, come over just past these 2 tents over onto this little bit over here, next to these kind of like watery area sort of thing. Then kind of just kill all the bosses over here, come over this wooden bridge, kill all the bosses down here, and then once you've done that, go up to this like little platform up here, make your way back around over this other wooden bridge, back over onto this platform, and then kill all the bosses here again, and you'll get a ton of souls. Honestly, you'll probably get like 10,000, even more than that, maybe even 20 or 30,000 in an hour. And if you have like the 5 times souls going on with the blood moon, you're probably going to get like maybe even 100,000 if you really are grinding and you're getting lucky with the boss spawns. And honestly, it's a really good method, I think. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.